Hello and welcome to my 11 plus maths problem solving sessions. The question I have picked today is something that's based on how to arrange things. So it's about an arrangement problem, or you could make it something like a combination problem. So how do so well, let's go to the question. It's not very difficult, but it looks a bit complex. So let me read it for you. So it says Uncle Monty. So we do the A part first. So Uncle Monty roasts some meat in an oven. So there is some oven here, and there is a pan, and there is our uncle. So he has three things: garlic, rosemary, and salt. So he has garlic, he has rosemary, and he has salt. Three things to add in the pan, but he adds them in random order, so not in any particular order. He can pick garlic first, or rosemary first, or salt first. So the question is, they're saying, explain carefully without writing down all the possibilities why there are 6 different ways in which he can add these ingredients to the meat. Try and show the calculation. So they've given us the answer. They want us to show how to get to that answer. But that makes it easy, I think. So the way, there are 3 things that he is adding: garlic, rosemary, and salt. So if he picks one thing, so let us see. So what is the first option? So if we say option 1, so option 1 is suppose he adds garlic. So G is garlic, rosemary, salt. Suppose he add garlic. He can add garlic in 3 ways. Either he can pick garlic, or he can pick rosemary, or he can pick salt. So either of these 3 things, whichever he wants to pick, he can pick any one of it in 3 ways. So that is our option 1. So if he has picked garlic, our option 2 is left with rosemary and salt. So only 2 of these he is left with. So these 2 things he can pick in 2 ways. Once he has picked that, your option 3 is either so he's left with one thing now. So suppose he's picked rosemary. So he's left with only salt. He could have been left with garlic as well if he was picking rosemary first or salt first. So I'm just saying, for example, and it doesn't matter really which one you say he has picked. So there is only one way of doing that. So the answer is, what are the ways it can be done is 1 multiplied by option 2 multiplied by option 3. So, or the other way of putting it is 3 times 2 times 1 equals 6. So 6 is the answer. So we have to write 3 times 2 times 1 equals 6. So you can show this explanation that option 1, so if he picks garlic or rosemary or salt, it can be picked in 3 ways. So rosemary or salt, or if he has picked garlic, so then rosemary or salt can be picked in 2 ways. If it is only salt, if he has picked rosemary, that can be picked in 1 way. So then your answer is 3 times 2 times 1, that's 6. So that's part A done. Now part B is a bit tricky. But what part B is telling us is they have given an arrangement for a desk, of desks. So there are a number of desks in this room. There are 8 desks, and they have arranged these desks in a particular way. And there are teachers and students there who will sit for a scholarship exam. So let's read the question. The following shows a scholarship exam room with 8 desks. So there are 8 desks in the room, and they've given us the arrangement for the desks. Now they're saying there are 6 candidates and 2 teachers. Desk 1 must be occupied by a teacher. It can be either of the two teachers can take desk 1. The other teacher sits at one of the desks which is not next to the desk 1. So the other teacher can sit in either 2, or they cannot, uh, which is not next. So the teacher cannot take any of these 3. So the teacher can take these ones, 3, 4, 7, and 8. And now the candidates can sit in any of the desks other than desk 1. So the candidates cannot take desk 1. So again, going by the previous example, we put in some options. So our number 1 option is, let's look at the candidates. How many ways can they take candidates? So what we have here is, there are 6 candidates, and the number of places that these 6 candidates have. So 6 candidates, so we have to write that, take up how many places. So 2 places are taken by the teachers, 1 is taken, and so place 1 is taken, and let us say that any other place, assume 8 is taken by the teacher. So the candidates take, so how many places are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 is gone. So 6 places are left. So 6 candidates take up 6 places in how many ways? So they take up in 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That equals 120. 720 ways. It is 720. 6 times 5 is 30, times 4 is 120, times 6 is 720. So that is your option 1. The next option is your option 2, which is the 2 teachers. Now the two teachers will have 2 places. So the teachers have either the place 1, which is fixed for the teacher. The teacher can take any of 7, 6, 3, 4, any of these places teachers can take. So the 2 teachers can take 2 places. So we have to write that 2 teachers can take 2 places in how many ways? One teacher takes 2 places in 2 ways. It's 2 times 2 is 4 ways. Because one teacher takes 1 place in 2, takes 1 place in 1 way. One teacher will take 2 desks. So this is a teacher. When you sit here, that's 2 ways. If there's another teacher, they can also take either this or this, that's another 2 ways. So it's 2 times 2, that is 4 ways. Because this doesn't say, that there's no order here. So they do it in 2 times 2, 4 ways. So then this part is done. The next part, there's an option 3, is the desk 1. Then we will have to think of desk 1. What is going to desk 1? Desk 1 can be taken in 2 ways. Because desk 1, either of the teachers can take it, and either one of them, so two teachers take 1 desk in 2 ways. So these are our possibilities. So what is our answer? So our answer will be 720 times 4 times 2. That equals 720 times 8 equals 1. 5760 possible arrangements in the room. I think it is clear. I've tried to make it as clear as possible. Any questions, leave a comment and I will get back. Thank you so much for your time. Bye.